My definition of peace, I think, is just an understanding or a genuine understanding of people. I mean, not just people, ideas, and I think just a lot of feelings too. I think a lot of misunderstanding tends to perpetuate like the lack of peace we have.
A world without inequality and like exploitation, and a world in which people do their best to accept and love each other, regardless of like differences like gender and race.
I think that's all it is just a harmonious effect, and it's a state of mind, and it's just anything that's without aggression or with violence, and it's all inclusive of love.
Obviously like a very idealistic goal and definition that I don't think we could ever fully achieve, but the whole point of values and ideals is that there's something that you work towards, even if you could never really attain them.
Because right now in our like society, I don't know if I can imagine what peace is like, but I think that it's important for especially like people of color and people who are like affected by like racism and like sexism and stuff like that and homophobia.
So if you're not at peace with yourself, then you definitely can't be at peace with other people or your surroundings. Also think that you have to be at peace with others. Like you're kind of in tune, you're one with yourself, you're one with the environment, you're one with nature.
Peace is basically a lot of connections and genuinely like trying to be humanized in a way, rather than really looking for a way to categorize or to identify us, but just understand that at the end of the day we're all human beings.
That if we don't start asking those questions to the people who are most affected by it, then we'll never know what peace is.
Yes.
So like giving that power to the people who are most like affected by it.
So on a smaller level, you can also take political action domestically, but then aside from political action, important for people to just try and be exposed and try to understand people different than them and ideas different than them by reading a lot.
The type of work that we do as teachers, right, is we're talking with our students about what's currently happening so we can radically imagine, right?
Yeah.
This new type of peace, or this world where there is peace, because obviously right now we know that there isn't. I think that also what gives me hope is teaching, right?
Yeah.
Because then that allows me to hope for a better future with these students. Like y'all are going to be the ones that are going to create that environment.
Yes,
because we all know right now the leaders already ain't doing that.
Be aware of the way that the world is very unequal and how very different people, both in their own countries and their own communities and on completely different countries and continents, are sort of opposed, like exploited and unequal and disadvantaged to them. You can try to take political action to sort of try and somehow combat that, whether it's like advocating for certain policies, foreign policies, trade policies, economic policies of your own government, or trying to demand greater transparency within like the WTO and the IMF.
I think it's also empowering to think of your life in peace, because we've felt so marginalized or felt so oppressed. Just thinking of living in peace is like, that gives me hope.
Me, peace is in my room reading a book, or it's at the beach reading a book, and that's my peace of mind. Or even just saying hi to someone is like a peaceful exchange between two people.
I've had like moments where I'm usually keep to myself. I don't go out of my way to talk to people. If like, I'm obviously nice if people talk to me, but like I wouldn't go out of my way. And recently I was like, that's dumb. Like, you could every day just like casually talk to the person next to you. Like, it's not a big deal. Having a genuine concern for how they're doing in that moment is a pretty good place to start. Just caring about each other.